Hey, what's up everybody? It is Sunday and that means it is time to open up another TWICE album on the road to collecting all the Korean studio albums and extended plays. This week we're going to open up a TWICEtagram, but we did forget to open up an album last week. So we will be opening up two TWICEtagram albums, the yellow and the blue version. We already had the pink version, so actually this completes our TWICEtagram set here, bringing us up to 33 out of 51 total albums. So like always, we're going to talk about the songs for a bit, then we're going to go through all the photo books and then all the inclusions inside. So first things first, let's take a look at the song list, and I'll be honest, this song list is really slept on. There is a lot of good music in these songs. So we have very fast and poppy songs like Likey, we have Fast Forward, Ding Dong, Look at Me, very fast-paced poppy songs which are really nice to listen to. And then there's also some soft songs, some of the slower songs like Jaljayo Goodnight, Turtle. We also have Love Line, really good slow songs, and I think that if you're a newer TWICE fan like I am, really sit down and listen to these songs because there's some really good stuff on here. So we do have to go through all of the books and the pictures, so we're going to try and speed through it a little bit. Now, I don't know if this counts as an inclusion because I was expecting a pink photo book with the pink album, but I got a blue one, so I'm not really sure if it counts as an inclusion, but we will find out pretty soon when we open up the other two. So we start off with some of the Sana pages, and again, I'm flipping through the book just so you can see what the photos look like in case there's a specific concept that you like and you want to get that particular album. So here are the Sana pages. And I think that was around the time Sana was really popular. Honestly, Sana is still really popular, so I can see why they put her at the front here. So was Dahyun actually. So I don't know what exactly gave them the ordering of these pages, but it could have been a popularity thing. We have the Chaeyoung pages here. One thing I thought that was kind of interesting about this album was it came out in 2017, and that was like 7 years ago. So thank you to TWICE for performing for so long because they have made a lot of good music. Here is a group page with a bunch of balloons. At first I was confused because I saw the Y and the E and I was like, yes or yes? But no, it's actually the Y and E from Likey. I just don't know what happened to the other letters there. So again, we're going through the book so you can kind of see what they look like if you like a specific concept and you want to collect that particular photo book. So here is a group shot here. Some more group shots. This one's in black and white. Nice little partying. Maybe it's a party because it's their first full-length album, their first 13-song album, and I think there's only like 3 full albums that have released so far. So here's another group shot there, and then we have the lyric part of the book. So this is just all the lyrics here. So we've got Missing You, Wow, Fast Forward, Ding Dong, 24/7. We have Look at Me, Rollin', Love Line, Don't Give Up, You in My Heart, and Jaljayo Goodnight, which is a really nice soft song if you haven't heard it yet. So it looks like this is going to be the thanks pages next, and these are actually kind of long in comparison to some of the other books. So maybe it's because it was their first studio album that they decided to make like really long messages this time, but they're definitely really cool to have. Chaeyoung wrote like a really short one in comparison to everyone else. All right, and then here is the credits page. So that was the first book, and actually this does have member-specific CDs. So in the first one I ever got, we got a Dahyun CD, kind of small in comparison to the previous ones, or not the previous ones, I guess this is really the first one. So just a small little photo in a Polaroid, which kind of goes with the TWICEtagram theme. All right, so let's go ahead, let's open up the blue one next. I'm not sure why the packaging looks so like loose. Like it looks like this was almost like repackaged. All right, so let's go ahead and try and open this up. Honestly, it's just loose enough to make it like kind of slippery and difficult to open. There we go. All right, so I don't know how the inclusions work on here, so I hope they're not on top of the photo book itself, because then we're going to see it right when we open up the album. All right, there we go. I'm actually just going to peek in there. Okay, so there is an inclusion right on the top, so we're just going to open it upside down. Okay, there's some inclusions there. All right, we're just going to slide them all out over here so that we don't see them, I don't see them, you don't see them, we'll see them at the very end. Okay. cool. And then let me slide out the other inclusion on the front. All right. So we get a purple book this time. And this one says Jungyeon, Momo, and Sui. And then this one was Jungyeon, Momo, and Sui. So, interesting. I don't know what that means. So there might be different photo books to collect, and maybe it counts as an inclusion, because purple's not even one of the colors of the albums. All right, so let's go ahead through this photo book here. All right, so we actually start off with Jungyeon on this one. So now I'm wondering, like, how many different versions of the books are there? Are there 9 different versions of the books? I kind of like this, like, hip concept here with, like, the different boards, the beanie, and then we have the Momo pages. I really like this, like, Polaroid aesthetic that they went for here. So here are some more Momo pages. Lots of Momo pages, okay? We have the Tsui pages. Yeah, really digging the little Polaroid concept. It makes a lot of sense because this is TWICEagram, which is actually the name of their Instagram account as well, if you didn't already know that. Lots of sweets with Tsui there. So we have Jungyeon, Momo, and Tsui. And then it almost seems like this whole book is Jungyeon, Momo, and Tsui. All right, here's a group shot, actually, so I take that back. And then it's back. Oh gosh, it feels like, okay, so there's different photo books, and I don't know if we can collect all the photo books. That seems like a tough inclusion to collect if there's so many different ones. So here are the lyric pages again. I could imagine that the thanks page is the same. All right, so the TWICE thanks pages, and yeah, these look exactly the same, even down to the color of the paper, which was different for the photo book itself. So here are the different thanks pages. So this is specifically a Jungyeon, Momo, and Tsui book. So wait a minute. Now that I think about it, the other one that we opened, it had like Sana and Dahyun and Chaeyoung, right? Yeah, I don't know why I didn't notice that while we were opening it the first time. So you only get like a 3-member photo book. Okay, that is interesting here. So let's go ahead and open up the yellow one, and then we're just going to do all the inclusions all at the same time here. There we go. This one I actually don't have to be as careful with now that I think about it with the other ones, because the casing on this one's actually kind of tough in comparison to the other albums, where they kind of feel like actual like hardcover books, where you can actually kind of dent the edges pretty quickly. So we're gonna pull this off camera here so that we can take out all the inclusions so we don't see them until the end of the video itself. All right, and then here is the last book. So we have an orange book this time, and it's Sana, Dahyun, and Chaeyoung. Interesting. So there should be another one that has Nayeon and Mina, and I'm forgetting one more. Who am I forgetting right now? And Jungyeon, Momo, and Tsui. Who am I forgetting? Oh my gosh, Jihyo. How could I forget? So there should be another book out there. So these are actually an inclusion rather than a standard photo book, which I'm kind of glad they deviated away from that, because this is a tough thing to collect, the photo book. Oh, goodness. All right, so we have the Sana pages here. Very similar to the first book that we opened, except there are definitely different concepts in this one. So there's gotta be like 9 different versions of this book. So we have Dahyun. Wait, that's really interesting, because the first one we opened said Jungyeon, Momo, and Tsui, but it had Sana, Dahyun, and Chaeyoung? I'm so confused. I am so confused. This is an inclusion. The whole book is an inclusion. Okay, well then. I could imagine this is going to be a tough one for some people to collect, because if there's a certain concept you like, you got to buy this as an inclusion, and yeah, that's going to be tough. We love this artist-y like photo shoot here. Very cool stuff. Very Chaeyoung. Chaeyoung is very like an artist, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, here's the inclusion. Actually, there is no real photo book. There is just the inclusion book. So keep that in mind if you're buying TWICEtagram. The book inside might not have any photos of your bias at all. And then this was across the other ones too. So we had some of these group shots in some of the other books. Some of these are unique though. All right, and then I believe we go on to the song pages next. Yep. So here are the song pages, and then the last pages, the blue pages, are the thanks pages. So yeah, just a heads up for you, if you're collecting TWICEtagram, you might not get any pictures of your bias whatsoever in the albums, which is really, really interesting. So we, of course, have our 2 CDs. We actually have 2 sticker pages, and then we have a total of... I am missing 1 card. There it is. Okay, so we're going to put the cards underneath the sticker pages here and see who we got for our CD. So our second CD, we got Junghyun. There it is for everyone with the hipster vibe that we were talking about before. And then the third CD we get is Tsui. So we have a Dahyun, a Tsui, and a Junghyun CD. And again, I kind of don't like that it's like a small photo, but I totally get it. It's just part of the aesthetic of TWICEtagram. So we also got some sticker pages, which are also member specific. So our first sticker page is, just kidding, it is not member specific, because the other sticker page we got in the pink version was this one. Oh boy, TWICEtagram is quite a interesting collector's album, because the inclusions are all so different. Okay, and then for the other sticker page, we got Mina. Woo! All right. We got the Mina sticker page. So there's like 9 different sticker pages, plus however many group sticker pages. Oh boy. All right. Well, this is going to be very difficult for people who are collecting TWICEtagram or want their specific bias. Okay, so we're going to save the actual TWICEtagram looking ones for last. These do have signatures and actually the name on the back, so we'll just actually separate these out. There's no good way to separate them without revealing them. Okay, so I'm just going to look up and away from the camera, and then we're just going to sort them real quick like that. All right, here we go. All right, so our first photo card, it does say the name on the back, but we got Junghyun. And then our second photo card, we got Sana. We got a TWICEtagram Sana. Let's go. All right, there is the Sana card there. It's like there's no mystery, because like the front and the back of the next card is a Polaroid, and you know for sure who you got. All right, so we got Jihyo. So we got the Jihyo TWICEtagram photo card. And there is a front and back to this one. So here is the other side of it, the more photo card-y looking side, but there's also the TWICEtagram-y looking side. And then our fourth photo card is upside down. And we got a Sana photo card. Sana holding a jar of honey, which is really funny because Likey was shot in Canada, and Canada is pretty famous for its honey. And then we have 2 more photo cards, and they are the Polaroid looking ones. So we will take a look here. Our first one is gonna be Junghyun. So here is the Junghyun Polaroid card. And then our last photo card is gonna be Junghyun again. Okay, I wasn't expecting to hit the same photo card twice, but here we are, twice with the same photo card. So here are our photo cards. I can't put the inclusions all on here just because they won't fit, but here are the photo cards, here are the sticker pages we got, and then here are the CDs that we got too. So that is going to be it for our TWICEtagram opening. Again, this is going to be a very difficult album to collect because there's so many different inclusions, and all of these photo cards are like different because these have like a double-sided version to them. These have a signature side. This one is the one that looks like a Polaroid from the back. So TWICEtagram is going to be a very difficult set for some people where you might have to do quite a bit of trading in order to get your bias. But that is all for now. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave a comment down below and I'd be happy to answer when I have the time. That's all for now. Thank you all so much for watching this double album opening, and until next time, take it easy.